Shannon Steelwell was arrested, quote, while in the midst of a religious ceremony which involved supposed to sacrifice goats.
Reason why particularly a goat needs to be used.
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Moxy Approved. This has to be one of the wildest cases I ever heard when it comes to twists and turns in events. First of all, I didn't even know it was that many people in Atlanta that snitch like that. I'm gonna make sure I don't do nothing around y'all cats. But what we talking about? What we talking about?
Tonight, a bizarre update in the YSL trial involving Atlanta rapper Young Thug. Well,
another twist and turn in this Young Thug YSL case is that the DA is trying to get a video of goat sacrificing to not be shown in court for the jurors.
And we believe that these statements and the evidence that's been put forth so far do not meet the requirements of Daubert or 702, even under this newly proffered expertise.
Now, I know you're talking about, man, it's 2023. Is people still sacrificing goats? We're gonna get to that. But apparently, one of the co-defendants in this case, Shannon Steelwell, was arrested during the middle of a religious sacrifice.
Well, his attorneys filed a motion claiming that his co-defendant, Shannon Steelwell, was arrested, quote, while in the midst of a religious ceremony which involved supposed to sacrifice goats.
Now, the first thing I want to say about that is the police was definitely had this guy under surveillance. They knew when it was their time to come to arrest this man, what he was doing. When the police storm a suspect's place, they tend to do it when it's the least threat. So they saw this man about to sacrifice a goat and they was like, okay, go now. So why is everybody on the internet talking about this right now? Of course, they saying it's the Nori door or it's devil worship. The first thing I want some of y'all to know is that, okay, I'm an American. Most of my subs, Moxy Mob, y'all Americans. And in our country, the more developed it becomes, the more that the citizens go away from those ancient rituals. I'm saying that to say, y'all know I'm a world traveler, and there's a lot of places around this world where they still sacrifice animals, all right? Now, in the Christian beliefs, and in America, they tend to do what some people call the replacement theory and say that certain verses in the Bible does not mean that in actuality. It's a metaphor. And for some of that stuff they saying it on is correct. Like Yahshua, Jesus. Christians do not need to sacrifice lambs like they used to in the Old Testament because the human sacrificial lamb was Yahshua. So some of y'all got that. But in other religions, like if you Islam and you watching this now and you don't know about sacrificing goats, then you probably need to do a little bit more research.
Bismillah الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. There you go, baby. This is total submission.
Muslim, in a lot of Muslim countries to this day, they still sacrificing goats and other animals. But when you look into this a little bit deeper, where these guys is from, Atlanta, there are a lot of people that's going to this religion, Ifa. And in Ifa, there's a lot of sacrificing of animals, but particularly a goat. Listen to this woman talk about it.
Reason why particularly a goat needs to be used. Apparently a goat is one of the animals that eats everything. Unlike cows that eat probably grass and others eating whatever, goats, they eat meat, they eat all different types of things. So the goats have got a certain instinct of knowing which a particular tree or which particular plant is of healing nature, and it will eat only those. The goat is being used. It is because in the gallbladder of a goat, or what do we call bile in another language, it is perceived that all those things that the goat eats, they get digested and they all sit in that bile. Diseases in the body, it will be able to release any form of spiritual bondages around the families and so forth.
So it's still a lot of people sacrificing goats. In this particular situation with these dudes, do I think it's devil worship? Probably. Shannon Stillwell, I don't think that he was doing this to try to get into the industry. I think that's just some of the stuff they was doing. He probably was doing a sacrifice to see if he get this court stuff go away. He probably knew that his number was almost up. He probably, when people do sacrifices in ancient times and even now, they're sacrificing something to get the appeasement of a spirit. What I talk about in this channel many times, demons. So whatever spirit or demon that he was in connection with, he was trying to appease this demon. I don't know, the lady say that he going for, that they want the liver, something like that. I don't know, something healthy about the goat liver or something. I don't know, y'all just saw the video what the woman said. But I was taught, like, this is black magic, this is witchcraft. And there's a lot of people, some of y'all watching this right now are witches. Y'all, I met a woman in Brooklyn one time. Things ain't really work out. And she was like, you know, I could put a hex on you. Sacrifice something. I don't know. She's talking about sacrificing something and I could actually put a hex on her. I ain't gonna lie. I told her, I said, look, I have a praying mom. I got the Holy Spirit on me. I don't think none of that stuff can work. I don't know if she tried it, but look, she ain't put no hex on me. But I do know it's a lot of people out there that do this. It's witchcraft. I think it's devil worshiping. You know, I'm pretty sure whatever spirit of appeasement that they're sacrificing these animals to probably is in some type of link with Lucifer. Do I think that this should be allowed in court? Nah, this is some religious stuff. First of all, I will have to see the tape and see how they're relating it to the case. Obviously, the defense really doesn't want this tape being shown. So it probably is causing some type of damage to these guys' cases. And I'm not taking up for any of these guys, all right? The reason why I say that is because Young Thug in particular, man, he's giving the keys to everything. There's nothing Young Thug had to do more for the industry. He already did everything. He already wore the dress, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some humans was sacrificed. And whenever you've been given the keys to an industry, man, you need to just go on ahead. Your soul already finished. You might just go ahead and relax. But the same thing that get these people to join these entities be also the same spirits that do these people in. I mean, you was given everything, but you still out there getting people killed. I heard all this happening over a woman. So I ain't got no mercy on this situation for any of these guys. All right. But you let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. If you one of those people out there sacrificing goats, let us know in the comment section why the goat. The lady told us, I want to hear what, if y'all practice Ifa or one of these other African religions, you know, go ahead and educate us in the comment section what the goat mean for y'all, all right? Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I'll see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.